through stairs, and rilax is the first man to greet them. Some bullets being exchanged, but AcilioN down to 47. Not too bad, but there's NaToSaphiX right from behind as he's able to find one. AcilioN with one more as well. Joins in on the fray with that one. But it is a 4v4 at the end of the day, but there's 1 minute remaining in this game, but NaToSaphiX deleted out of existence. Vikings are so close, they could be able to hold this down. Rilax not quite finding the first shots, now has to fend from multiple angles as jabbi. He's able to find a headshot upon him. raalz joins in, raalz with 2 already, but it is down to a 2v2 with 15 seconds remaining. The time is ticking and AcilioN hasn't crossed just yet. jabbi on site, but he's not the one that needs to plant. It's AcilioN, and he can't. 9 seconds, jabbi. Things are getting desperate. As soon as he attempts for the bomb plant, he can't fake it through, but he does, and that's going to be the death of them. Has to go for the kills. Even if he finds raalz, he won't be able to find birdfromsky. Now going to get the push going, and that means that raalz, he's stuck in place. NaToSaphiX tries to help him out, but gets caught in the crossfire instead. Rilax to hold it down. Smoke will come out. The AWP may be able to find some things, but incendiary thrown will mean they'll be finding the kills. People are low, therefore these kills for the Lyngby Vikings side are going to be fairly easy. Although the low players have been dropped, jabbi is the one of the lowest health players of his team at that 53 HP mark. But Lyngby Vikings, they found the numbers advantage now and could hold this down with the AWP from Sky relocating. He's able to find one as they trickle in slowly. Rilax has to do his part of the job as well. As AcilioN did get close, not quite checking that angle. Doesn't mean it's going to be the death of them. Copenhagen Flames, I don't see much chance of them coming back from this. Although nicoodoz has shown flamboyance. He's able to find a second as well. Now that's interesting. 32 points of health, but no time remaining on him. Just only looking to position here. He's not going to get quite mollied out, but actually he does. I bite my words. He's going to peek through. Not able to do too much. Does die down to the flames, but to a crisp. And that's the B-site entry that Copenhagen Flames needed. Without losing a single player, though, the bomb won't get planted. Nades thrown out. jabbi has fallen. 4-on-4 so far. The bomb will get replanted now. birdfromsky pushes aggressively, but he does have the assistance of his teammates. No flashes left for them. maNkz is able to find one. Make that a 1-for-1 trade. AcilioN does trade back. raalz also joins in. Nodios as well. They're trying it down. nicoodoz holding down the line with the AWP. He's good for 2. And Copenhagen Flames was on the 14th, so it was literally 5 days ago. Push does come through. raalz holds it down, but nicoodoz with the AWP does find the favorable trade through. AcilioN helps out, but it's going to be fairly easy A-site take right now. Mollies and smokes will cover down the tracks. As Lyngby Vikings, I doubt they'll try and go for this. But this really does get score. Copenhagen Flames, with this win, they've got the T side under control. Lyngby Vikings, they have the chance to eliminate Brehze. Copenhagen Flames need to fight the right timing with the util. They've got all the resources they need to. NaToSaphiX finding one. HE grenade thrown out to deny the time is running out. No flanks coming in either. So the Flames are under pressure. Bomb finally gets planted. AcilioN finds it. He's trying to deny it. He hasn't quite been able to. He does find the kill, but maNkz is there to deliver pressure. But it's only been touched. It's pretty much a faked. And Copenhagen Flames know this right now. They spotted both players. FASHR, he's able to find one. maNkz just needs to play time. He finds the first spray down, but it looks like FASHR's sticking it. But he's not quite being able to do so as he does get sprayed down through the smoke. He's got a good rotation coming out. He can gain so much information, but it looks like Copenhagen Flames aren't going to wait any longer. Nodios gets shut down, and here comes a danger mark. Here comes the alarm. Because Copenhagen Flames just found entry onto the site. birdfromsky finally from behind catches someone off guard, but nicoodoz, he's able to find him, and just like that, all players from the Lyngby Vikings side are starting to fall. jabbi just keeps on fighting. He had a couple of close rounds, but most of them have been pretty determined on the Copenhagen Flames side, and quite a substantial matter. NaToSaphiX not quite spotting AcilioN as he was going to push down through, but nicoodoz, he gets shut down. Too many angles for him to fend from, and AcilioN will be able to punish. EG come back to meta is something that I wouldn't mind. A lot of players would disagree. nicoodoz does hold the line down between himself and birdfromsky. Wins out the trade. Sniper battle 1. A 2-round differential here for the Lyngby Vikings side. They're starting to feel the pressure. They did get themselves 4 rounds at the start, but rilax, he's under pressure. He's able to find one. maNkz, though, will trade it out. And although the site has been taken, NaToSaphiX still gets a little bit of damage inflicted upon himself. HE grenade does go wide. Kicked in. But the 3.4k is all they'll be getting. So still, not a very favorable scenario for them, and he's gained so much room. A lot of information was given to them. And that will mean that they'll be able to find a fake plant. birdfromsky will push through, and that will cost his life. And Copenhagen Flames, all of a sudden, they've turned this round right back around. Okay, that only got 2 kills. Now, that was impressive. Rilax able to find one more, but... yeah, the birdfromsky, he's holding Coca angle. He's going to push up aggressively. He's only able to find some damage. NaToSaphiX will be the man to finish them off, but AcilioN and jabbi make it work. I'm not quite sure how that worked in the favor of Copenhagen Flames. It just seemed that Lyngby Vikings caught them off guard, but they were able to snap onto their heads and end up the deal. And these rounds are messy. These rounds have become way too messy to the liking of Lyngby and Copenhagen Flames. And the team that really comes up ahead from those trades is Copenhagen. They're on the T side. They're enjoying this. Lyngby Vikings not really playing it to their best of their abilities right now. They're relaxing a 1v2. It was a 1v3 as he was able to find that 1 kill. Fake. He's able to find the right angle, but not quite the right. He's holding down ramp. Goes for a few jump peaks from time to time. Not sure if nicoodoz has spotted it out. maNkz, yeah, he finds Relax on the other side of the map. HE grenade does do half damage on to 2 players. Copenhagen Flames side does peek through aggressively. It's a wide swing, and jabbi is able to punish through it. And it is a 3v5 heading into this one. B site to be taken. FASHR, he's holding down the line though. He might be able to find them. He has no idea he's there. He's able to find one. They are sliding up for him. He nearly finds 2, but he's going to have to do with 1 from that trait, as it is a 2v3 and Copenhagen Flames haven't cross-dressed yet. No, Nato, you can't really afford to miss those. He's able to find the second swing, make that the third as well. Goes for the 3rd and 4th. NaToSaphiX with 3 kills and 5. Pete comes through. Nodios not quite able to find it, but holds back. Doesn't give away his life. Waits for his teammates to arrive. Doesn't even lose any points of health. 2 grenades will be shown out through shortly, but raalz finds a nice shot. Gives his team the numbers advantage. HE grenade will finish the deal upon him. The Lyngby Vikings, they can now play it safe here from ramp. But flash does come through. Relax does get shut down. NaToSaphiX can't really help out. Smoke to come out. They are going to spray down through the smoke. Not quite able to find all the kills. 24 HP set left on maNkz, and the bomb has been defused. Take some damage themselves. Now lining up against the smoke. maNkz gets caught off guard. NaToSaphiX the man to find that kill, but Nodios, he's in trouble. They're playing sandbags. Oh, they don't check it. How can you not check it? They line up for him. nicoodoz for 3. He's holding it down well. You can't really afford to leave sandbags unchecked. And the 2-man peek coming through from the Flame side. Make that a 3-man peek as jabbi. This time going for a little bit of mid-control. AcilioN, he's able to find a spray down together with nicoodoz. Nice little boost. And that takes care of that front. There's maNkz. He's able to deal with 2. I mean, Copenhagen Flames are looking dangerous, but Lyngby Vikings, they're in a very tough spot. Not much. This is the most aggressive weapon I know. And they're taking it towards connector. Maybe they take it across B. nicoodoz holding down the line, not able to do too much with so many players. Back 10 speed it out, and there's so many players pushing through. They might be able to find themselves some rifles as well. Full and B site take with only 2 players to lose. That's what Lyngby wanted. Change up the tempo. Catch your opponents off guard. Get yourself a round when no one expects you're able to do that. Copenhagen, they know they're still in this. birdfromsky, no, that is detrimental. Falls down to Morley. Burnt down to Chris, but they don't check the angle against raalz. Still the 1-for-1 trade. Relax with a deagle at hand, and maNkz will win it through. No, Lyngby Vikings had that. They did. But there's a reason why. That's an impressive standpoint to be on. Lyngby Vikings, they really had a chance there. Like, I commend them, but they did go for a small buy there. Therefore, they do still have quite a substantial amount to buy up with this round. Trading it evenly so far with a 1-to-1 trade. maNkz does peek it through. FASHR will be able to find that one. nicoodoz now, though, does hold down the line. He's able to find one more for himself, so he does square the playing field. NaToSaphiX with the AWP will try his luck. Relax, though, from the other side of the map, does get caught off guard by jabbi. Copenhagen Flames on the 15th match point. Oh, the timing there from NaToSaphiX. It hurts, but he's able to re-pick through it either way. Does get planted. 2-1-2. Lyngby Vikings definitely do have a chance. Now, that's what I said for the previous round, but will that hold true this time as well? It may do. NaToSaphiX finding that one. 7th round. Do find themselves on the halfway mark between themselves and their opponents. Lyngby Vikings do have a couple of rooks. Look to cause chaos. birdfromsky finding that first frag. It looks like Lyngby Vikings, they're not engaging for this right now. Although they are wrapping around it now, they are able to find the entry. Just like that, they find the kills. And there you go. Lyngby Vikings, they're on site. And I did say this earlier. It's like, you can't count Lyngby Vikings out. From their Nordic group. Smoke thrown. jabbi, he's in tough territories. FASHR, he's able to find one. jabbi joins in. FASHR, they continue to spray down. They're able to find the entries, and that's all you need. Find the entries, and then the sites are just so easy to defend, especially when you've got util to spare. That's exactly in what a situation Lyngby Vikings are in right now. nicoodoz and maNkz will save their rifles, but to what prevail? Teammates won't be able to buy up. nicoodoz, oh, look to do damage. He's only good for one as he can't quite connect to the second. maNkz may try and find a kill there. He's found the spray down. They know exactly where he is. But if he can, we'll try and get the AWP. FASHR, he says, you know what, guys? I'm gonna stick to my AWP. I'm gonna hold on to it for the time. Scenario for him, he'll be holding up a close angle here. Looks like he'll have reinforcements here from Nodios. They are pushing through. It is going to be a 2-for-2 trade. Make that 3 for Nodios all of a sudden. And that turns around, right back around. NaToSaphiX tried to salvage the position. AcilioN, he's able to find just one, but that means that Nato 2v1 with an AWP at hand. They are pitching through. Nodios, they found it. Copenhagen Flames with an eco round. birdfromsky aggressing first. It's do or die here for Lyngby and nicoodoz. He's holding down the line now. The penalty left upon him. NaToSaphiX already pushed up aggressively onto way and could catch someone off guard unless he gets caught out himself. nicoodoz double backs on that now. Falls back with his teammate Smoke to come through. FASHR, he may be good for 2, but he's only found 1, and that will mean nicoodoz will be able to trade, but push may come through from scaffolding, and that's exactly what happens. Rilax does spot out nicoodoz. He's been alive for 3 kills so far. Such a detrimental aspect to this game. And why Copenhagen Flames are on the verge of winning this one out. AcilioN aggressing, 1-for-1 trade at that, but there's nothing else raalz could do as there's 3 players impending doom upon him. And that's going to be the round here for Copenhagen Flames, and that is going to be the map out from this tournament. I would have wished that both these teams could make it to the regional Swiss stage. I love both of these teams. Such good squads, but so far it's Copenhagen Flames with that 1-0 scoreline that could take it out from the bat. But this is Lyngby's map pick. This is where they can shine the most. Already shots coming through. Nodios making the difference there with a pistol. Already finding 2. jabbi joins in for 2 of his own. That would just mean that birdfromsky will be there all by himself from the get-go in the 1v4. Spots out nicoodoz, but not going to be enough. Let's play aggressively here across ramps. maNkz is holding down the line, but with the UMP has to fall back. Not many bullets in that SMG. Might not be able to deal with all these players as they do aggress. FASHR do some damage here. Rilax with the Mach 10. Damage. jabbi as well holds it down. Able to find a nice little trade there. AcilioN as well. Copenhagen Flames looking to make it a 2-0, make it a fast finish. So we can't really separate from that. AcilioN though will look out from the smoke first. NaToSaphiX will be finding 1 though. FASHR, he's able to turn things right back around. NaToSaphiX now from control and do quite a fair bit of damage with that Tech 9. Oh, not quite able to find the pieces onto Nodios. Has to reload. No kit. He's going to stick. Oh no. Oh my god. For Lyngby Vikings. I think will be a very, very interesting one. Lyngby, they're so strong in this. AcilioN will hold in the line with a deagle as well. Nodios from above it. They are going to find 1 kill. jabbi at the back of the site helping out, but it's NaToSaphiX with the cavalry to arrive onto the site, finding 2. Trying to get themselves the bomb planted. AcilioN right behind the smoke. May aggressive. Chi grenade will do some work. maNkz from above holds it down. maNkz with 2. Keeps Copenhagen Flames. Lyngby Vikings, maybe they have a pocket ace at hand that they could use. Get them that Flash Royale. Oh, Relax, he spotted him out, but AcilioN, he's able to find that first frag first. NaToSaphiX. Aggressive, nice little spray down. It's going to be good for one, make things square. jabbi holding it down with the MP9. Door does close. The 1 minute mark with movement gained from outside FASHR. Some information. nicoodoz only spotting out one. maNkz joins in as well. Tries to join in on the shooting party outside long range. jabbi. It does get smoked out. FASHR from that distance and that headshot. That's impressive. But the spray down does come through from maNkz in the end as birdfromsky also joins in. What jabbi will be looking for. But props to Lyngby there. They won up the trades from outside. Some very difficult shots were found. Now it is a 1v3. But it will remain that way for the end of the round with 4 players in total remaining. They're going to come from, especially with a smoke kind of come through. It's injury thrown out. maNkz holding down a very small angle there. Not spotted out just yet. Maybe able to do some damage. They are indeed. deagle's doing a lot of work. Excuse me. Copenhagen Flames destroying them right now. There's none of that will be matched. But maybe simultaneously peak here. If he finds one, it won't be traded out. And that's exactly what happens. nicoodoz finds one. The FASHR will be B-side take, but they simultaneously open and close the doors. That's going to pay with some time. jabbi does hold down the line in control room. He's able to survive for a little bit longer. Does get finally shut down by raalz. AcilioN tries to play aggressive, deny the bomb plant. They don't have much time, but they have barely just enough to get it down. 2v3 right now. Things are getting tough here for the Flame side. But they are going to go for it nonetheless. Still under pressure. Flash does come through. FASHR, he's good for one, but that means that maNkz with 7 HP is really not much this man can do unless he pops off. No, relax. They're fairly interesting. These games are very, very interesting to watch. But AcilioN with the MP9, that range doesn't suit him very much. But from Sky, we'll be able to find the better of him. So that is Copenhagen Flames with the numbers advantage. But the pressure is on for Lyngby. 23 seconds remaining coming in from B. But maNkz, he's holding it down with an MP9. Could shut them down. jabbi as well from an alternate angle. Nice little spray down. jabbi joins in. raalz has to find the kill. He does. But is that going to be enough? 2v3. As soon as they get the bomb planted, there's a couple of players that can push through. raalz, that was an important molly. We'll go for the plant, but now we'll go for the follow-up. It was the fake for the start, but now natoSaphiX holds it down. Does find the one. raalz finds the other. The amount of flashes, therefore retake might be something they want to go for, though aggression does come to them, and there's nothing they can do about it. It is 2 for 2 trade at the start of that round. They're going to have to progress. AcilioN holding it down. Nice little spray down, though. Relax does win that one out himself, the bomb plant. But on the A side, there's just 2 players, 2 different angles. This is going to be a very tough moment here from Relax. He's making a lot of noise. They know it puts the pressure on him. The bomb has been touched. It's not going to be a fake. Relax knows he's in a bad spot. Will peek out. nicoodoz will be able to find it in the end. And Copenhagen Flames. nicoodoz, he's pretty much single-handedly holding down ramp right now. They are going to push through. He's able to find a nice little frag there. Spots out a couple of others, though they won't be aggressing so far. Copenhagen Flames now have a choice of repositioning the other players, but maNkz from outside, he's going to greet. He's able to find one. Relax falls as well. maNkz, he's got that one down. No one gets to pass through him. And natoSaphiX, there's nothing you can do in a 1v5. He's only good for one. His plants down. And that will mean that people can start pushing AcilioN from controlling. He's able to find a nice little spray down, though the aggression just overwhelms him once more. M4s and AK-47s picked up for the Lyngby side. They could get the bomb down now with the numbers advantage. Lyngby, okay. They don't need a force buy to win rounds like these. They can just... Was it pretty much rush B? The classic rush B. He's holding outside. Soon he will realize that there are a few players heading towards him. Lyngby Vikings, they're playing it to the T. They don't like messing around whatsoever. But now they're going to be under pressure. Copenhagen Flames, they're down a few players, and that's going to hurt. Nodios, though, he holds down his line. jabbi joins in as well. It's all up to raalz, but it's not going to be enough. To be fair, it is working. They do have 6 on the board. And by all means, 6 rounds, 4.5 isn't a bad scoreline, though jabbi won't allow them to get much more with spray down through the smoke, although he will throw it in the end to delay the push slightly. FASHR and raalz will take their aggression towards AcilioN. There goes one frag, trying to make the scoreline even. nicoodoz, he's in big trouble. Smoke to be thrown, will fall back from it, will try and survive, but does get sprayed down. 3-3 right now. We've got 1 minute remaining on the clock. maNkz He's able to find a nice kill. FASHR joins in. maNkz again. And that will force Lyngby Vikings in a very sterile state. Although the spray down does come through. Oh, I just thought that relax. All the maNkz all around. Galil as well into FASHR. They're going to rush through this. maNkz, he's got a chance to spray them down, but does get shut down before he does get the chance to do just that. nicoodoz, though, will try and join in on the fray, but it's not going to be enough. jabbi shut down here from control. He's only good for one, but they do rush Nodios and do get the punish in the end. jabbi still wants to do damage. AcilioN joining in from ramp, and that's going to get tough. birdfromsky from right underneath them. They spotted him out. There's not much he can do with 2 players upon him. birdfromsky can't really help him out. He's all by himself. He's got full HP, but really nothing much he can do. And it's very likely that Copenhagen Flames will be getting themselves the 8th as well. That's exact to get themselves a nice, comfortable bite. That won't happen. Nice little head-to-head. It seems like it's going to be a knife round with most players stacking up towards ramp. Bring it down from ramp. There will come Nodios. He's on the lurking duty, and he's able to spot out a couple of players. Does fall back, but not able to save his life. As NaToSaphiX finds it now. With that information gained, they'll know that they can rotate back to the A side. That's exactly what they do, though. Nato jumps through. He's been able to cross now. Can have that alternative angle to get the attack on underway. He's able to find 2. Nato, that's impressive, though. jabbi and maNkz, they're able to return in kind, but birdfromsky, he's down to 1v2. Smoking down the bomb. Does look like they will be sticking it. Knife coming out. Not quite able to find it. He's defused it! No way! birdfromsky! Yeah. Now AcilioN will push through. Pops out of it in the end. Bomb does get planted. Ooh, runs out of bullets. It's going to be a 2-for-2 trade as the bomb does get replanted. nicoodoz does shut him down. Bomb yet to get planted. Interrupted twice already. Down to 2 players for team. And nicoodoz, this time will hold it down. We'll be able to do it. jabbi does find the shot, though. FASHR's position now has been compromised. MP9 at hand. Not the best point for him. The MP9 of jabbi in that angle definitely does favor him, though he does have a little bit of util left. Smoke will come out on the bomb. But he hasn't crossed yet, so that doesn't really favor him. Incendiary does thrown out. Does get lured. That was a close when you have to change up the tempo when you're a CT on banana and stuff, but does get planted. No, by my words, they do take some time, making sure that they do find some kills before they go for it. birdfromsky, he's able to find more. NaToSaphiX, they spray them down. deagle's work. Hello, Lyngby. Welcome to the game. And hello, victory. Now that's going to be an 8th. Eco round works out. deagle round. They get themselves a win. They do check out their opponents' positions that they can dominate upon. nicoodoz, he's able to find that 1 frag at the start, and that's a good opener. Can they keep this going forward? It looks like they may want to find a entry site from outside. And if they do that, that'll be impressive. The lurker like I just talked about will come through as well. Rilax holding it down. Nice 2k for him. And all of a sudden, they've turned the tide of this round. 33 seconds, and now this is where Flames are under trouble. FASHR, he's able to find 1. And if you play these calm and approached rounds, it's pretty much double-edged sword, because if you're not able to act upon it, if you're not able to find the frags and have the numbers advantage heading into the take, the pressure is on time-wise. And you can't really do too much. Rilax, 4 kills. 35 seconds remaining. Copenhagen Flames really leaving this to the last second. And raalz, a little bit of an unorthodox angle. Works out for 1, but Nodios does get the trade in the end. Copenhagen Flames, they're acting up on time right now. They need to go fast. Lyngby Vikings know this. Holding down the line. Nato not able to find a single kill, but birdfromsky right out from the open does find the spray down onto 1, but it's not enough to find a second. But Copenhagen Flames, they win out the trade. They win out the kills. That means they've got the numbers advantage right now, and they can defend through this. FASHR, he was not waiting for that whatsoever. That up jabbi, he's low spotted out. Spray down. Rilax will run out of bullets, and if nicoodoz pushes through, they'll be able to find him. And just like that, they are going to caress onto the A side. That's some aggression that we haven't seen before. And President is tough here from Copenhagen, but they want to make it work. They want to find the gaps in tempo from Lyngby Vikings, and that's themselves onto the site. nicoodoz, though, he's stuck behind. Can't quite push through. raalz is able to find him. Bomb being planted. There's a 2-on-3 right now. maNkz spots out NaToSaphiX with actually. They've given a lot of space to have a good position in this. Now, raalz can't really spot any of the two players here, so that was the reason why this position was really good. jabbi finds one. May have time to play for this. He's able to find raalz as well with a flash. jabbi just made this happen. Spray down comes out, but there's no time here from Lyngby. NaToSaphiX has to fall back and save his AK-47. And that was a marvelous post plant there from Copenhagen Flames. He's under pressure now with that deagle. Force by coming out from Lyngby Vikings, something that we've seen many times before. raalz is able to find one with the deagle, maybe able to find much more. AWP in the hands of Nato. Might not be enough as he does get shut down from nicoodoz. jabbi. More remaining players from the Copenhagen Flames side have found kills so far. Can they fame much more? jabbi, though, does get shot down. He's in control room. Bomb does get planted. And that puts pressure onto Lyngby. FASHR on site with the MP9. Have that in mind for the time being. It is touched. It's going to be fake, though, and it looks like Copenhagen Flames have read this. jabbi, he's good for one. Now down to 1v2. The tides have changed. It's FASHR. He's able to find one frag, but even if he finds the other, he's running out of time here and will have to opt out of it. Copenhagen Flames, they're playing these post plants really, really well. And they've changed. That will mean they'll be able to aggress through. Lyngby Vikings looking to change up the momentum and FASHR with some aggression. He's able to find one, but look at this, Flames. They're going all the way around. They're able to get themselves close to B, but raalz needs to hold down the ground. nicoodoz with a snap onto his head. Does shut him down to a 4v4. Sergej's blocking out ramp with a free bomb plant to come underway. Copenhagen Flames just one. Really seeing this from them. We're not seeing the dominance on the CT side that we've seen from them multiple times before here on Nuke. He knows something like this is going on. AcilioN, oh, he peeked through, he finds the headshot throw. NaToSaphiX comes up huge on the other side of the map, though. Finds three. FASHR joins in as well. Lyngby Vikings hold from Sky already aggressed through. NaToSaphiX holding it down as well, trying to assist. birdfromsky, he's been spotted out now. Does peek out wide. It's only good for one as NaToSaphiX lose out on his trades. And all of a sudden, Copenhagen Flames with a numbers advantage. Heading out towards B, double backing on that, maybe heading outside as well. Not allowing their opponents to know where they're going to go for it. raalz spots them out. HG going to be thrown. Does a little damage. No, goes wide. raalz is able to find one. AcilioN does trade in the end. No one left outside. Copenhagen Flames on the verge of winning this match. On the verge of qualifying here in the regional Swiss stage. rilax, though, from afar. Turn things equal 2 versus 2. FASHR, though, turns things right against the back. And it is a 1v2 right now. All up to nicoodoz. Goes for the bomb plant. 2 different angles. Draws closer to the wall. The wall look away. rilax, he finds a better angle of him. And Lyngby Vikings survive for yet another round. Although it looked scary at the start. Although it looked like Copenhagen Flames did have the advantage at the beginning. birdfromsky keeps us through. His position will be compromised. birdfromsky not able to find his composure to find a single kill there. It does again give Copenhagen Flames the early advantage. Nice little jump boost from AcilioN to cross through. Won't get shot down. NaToSaphiX have to opt back from this. FASHR goes aggressive. Position compromised. jabbi and nicoodoz both find one. Slightly unorthodox. Not quite sure if Nodios knows of his position, but he's lingering. He's going to push through. He's able to find one. Slightly more easier, 2v4. More plausible than a 2v5. One step at a time. 25 seconds still to get the bomb planted. Lyngby still in this. Nato from behind catches them off guard. 2v3, even more plausible now. They know exactly where he is. Could get shut up on. Nato, he finds one more. NaToSaphiX comes out huge. HG now does so much damage as well. raalz could join him in their attempts to retake this site. It is down to a 2v2 after all, and the 2 retakes have been possible so far. nicoodoz holds it down with the AWP. Will he expect the second player from the same angle? He does not. But now NaToSaphix's position has been compromised. Can't quite find the kill. maNkz is able to